Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome from wherever you are. I don't know what's the time. What's the time over there? Right. Well, the time in the crypto space, we are inside the European session. So we got London, Zurich, Frankfurt active right now. Asia is closed officially, and the last one closed 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. That was Singapore. Sorry. So let's bring the music up. Welcome everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Right, here we got the music. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. So let me see these messages. Good morning. Good morning. First of all, Satoshi. Good morning. Haseman. Good morning. Meow, Chili. Good morning. Easy. Good morning, good morning. Basman, Kalimera. Good morning. Pierre on... Is that Pierre on Tube? Good morning, good morning. Alright, I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone's doing well. How is trading? Let me know. Right. We've seen the time. Let's go have a look on the diary, on the calendar. I'm losing my English. I think it's because I did the Greek version, so I'm mixed up now. So let me get myself together here. Right, okay. Let me get myself realigned. Right, okay. There it is. The agenda. What do we have today? Well, on CryptoCraft, let's say today that we don't have anything major that can affect directly the crypto space, right? So nothing to be worrying for today. Okay, we have the ECB, which is the European Central Bank press conference. Okay, and tomorrow Friday we're gonna have red warnings here. We got the average hourly earnings, we got the non-farm unemployment, the unemployment rate. We got Mr. Powell is gonna speak, and also President Trump is gonna speak. Okay. So everything that's going to happen within the US session. Okay. Now, if you open the Forex Factory, a lot of people like to look at that as well. This is kind of indirect impact to crypto space that has to do with currency, and because we are, we comparing Bitcoin against dollar, then you understand, sometimes that, that is a reasoning why people still look on Forex Factory based on the currency. Today, PMI for Great Britain. Okay, so that's orange for the currencies. Euro Summit today, all day long. Yes, this is a red status. So to say status, red status, because it's going to affect the currency. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, we got plenty of red indirect events that can take place today. Okay, right, let's go to the bubbles. What do we see here? Green bubbles. Okay, this is on the 24-hour time frame, so we've got move on the move, right? Movement. Bitcoin Cash, BCH 13%, Render 9%, Ondo 15%, Fed 6%, ARB 8.5%, right? JTO 5.5%, Atom 4%, Link. Yeah, we've got plenty of them that are moving. Okay, Injective, Aptos, Sui, Pyth. Yeah, we've got plenty of them moving. Let's have a look on crypto bubbles. We got the one of the major series projects. Filecoin is moving 23.8%. CEX is moving by 30%. Prime. AXL, that's another daily that moves a lot. HNT Super is moving 11.9, Popcat 8.5, Brett 8.2, Kaba 8.2. We've got some movements. Aero 6.5. So yeah, green day today. Is it is it altcoin season? Not yet. Okay, we're still dropping. We are inside the Bitcoin season. Right, so yesterday was 22 and today is 24. turning around. But in general, we are inside Bitcoin season and not alt season. Okay, what about on a monthly basis? On a monthly basis, we are on a good course. We're moving towards the altcoin month, so it's moving, right? It's moving with 45, which is good. So yeah, Bitcoin is moving to the upside, then alts will follow. So it's looking good. It's looking good. The alts are getting stronger. So daily trading coins move. Okay, it's moving. Now, according to CoinGecko, we got ADA, Aptos, AVAX, Bera, ETH, Link, Move, Ondo, Pi, Sonic, which is Fandom, Sui, Tau, Ton, XRP. The list is getting bigger and bigger. Okay. What about CoinMarketCap? They're talking about Aptos, Axelar with XAL, BCH, Bitcoin Cash, Move, and Ondo. The daily top winner, another small market cap token, is under 100 million and is only under the Pulse ecosystem. Okay, the Hex. So watch out for this one. Be careful how you're going to approach it. It is not available only in Pulse. Okay. High trading volume. We got BNB. We got Kronos. We got ENA, Athena, Layer, Move. These are the tokens that have big volume. Okay. And we got WETH as well, which is RUP ETH. There's a big volume there. So there's a lot of transactions taken under the WETH token. So that gives us an idea. Someone is buying things under the ETH ecosystem. Okay, that's how you're going to translate that. You know why people are trading with. Okay, which is RUP ETH. So yeah, let's go move further. Let's go have a look on the RSIs. On the 12 hours, we've got plenty tokens are moving away from the bottom and moving towards the upside. And let's have a look who's got big trails, right? Let's have a look. Link has a nice trail. ENA has a nice trail. Ondo, Avi, Filecoin, Bonk, Nia, Move is on the move. Look at that. Popcat, a nice trail. Render has a nice trend. Nero also, but it's overbought. Okay, so watch out for this one. Brett, okay, it's there. Layer is on the move. Nice, good trails. AXL, there it is. Super, there it is. They're moving. ARK, it's on the move as well. That is on the 12 hours. Okay, that's on the 12 hours. Let's have a look. Let's go down to 4 hours, or let's go 1 hour. Let's see more closer what's going on. Who's moving? You see here the average is 54, so you have multiple tokens around the 50-ish and moving towards the upside. And you've got some other ones that's still down. AI 16 quite low, which was quite low. AI XBT is quite low. At the very bottom, so let me see who's at the very bottom trying to push up. Any big trails? Well, Filecoin still, overbought in 1 hour. Be careful with that one. ENA Link, it's up there. BCH kind of dropping, it's doing retracement. It came from, it came down from the overbought area down to strong. So let's see how far it will retrace. Ondo, Nia, who's that one? Who's these? Popcat is on the move. Render is on the move. Right, so Layer, again, strong movements. So you got the deal. You know why we're watching this chart here. CoinGlass, what do we have? Open interest, longs. Yeah, it makes sense. 98 billion to the longs. Okay, obviously, shorts have been liquidated because the price is moving upwards. So, yep, we've got shorts got liquidated. Average RSI moved to 47. Okay, and also it is not altcoin season; it's a Bitcoin season 24. Let's move on and have a look on the last 30 minutes on the big one. Who is moving on the last 30 minutes? ALCH is moving 3%. AVA AI 3.6%. Nero 2.7. ARC 2. Almost 3 now. Vine 2.5. Zerebro. You got Griffin, you got Popcat, you got AI Expertise. They're moving on the last 30 minutes. You got sub movement 1 to 3% on the scale on the last 30 minutes. Okay, it's not too bad to have a 3% on the last 30 minutes. Okay, not too bad. What about the liquidation map? What do we have? We've got lots of orders on the buy section, right? You see all these business going on below our level right now, so you can understand that a lot of people are having a long interest, shorts, minimum, and if when the price is going higher, they're going to get kicked out. Okay, what about the exchange? The big exchange on Bitcoin, you can see that majority of them are longs rather than shorts. Okay, let's have a look on fear. We got extreme fear, but it's on 25. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday was 20. Last week was 10. Things are getting better as it looks, right? But anyway, we said, when it was 10, it was a good time for you to have a look and see if you can find any longs. It's playing out. Right. Sniper Paul, good morning. Welcome. How's it going? I used to listen to you a while ago, Sniper School Cohort 4. You're welcome. Welcome. Right. Okay. So that's it about the agents and the intelligence outside of the charts. Let's go have a look on the chart. What's going on? Let's have a look. Let's go to Bitcoin and let's go to 12 hours. Let's have a small observation. What's going on with Bitcoin? Okay, we have that major drop. It came all the way down to the CME gap. The CME gap is not over yet for me, right? I'm not trying to influence anyone here, but in general, I don't think the CME is 100% covered. I expect a full bodies below the CME, and we didn't even touch it. Kind of got inside the CME gap, so I'm still have thoughts about that. Anyway, we found support on 82,378. Okay, so we bounced up of this area, and it moved very sharply on the way up. And what do we know? The faster it first goes up, then the faster it comes down. Okay, so it came down again, and we found support above 82,378, which is good, right? And now we're still pushing, and we're trying to see if we can create a high. Okay, we have this low. This is a nice support, and we question, is this going to be a high low? Well, for us to classify this a high low, we need to break structure. We need to break that high. So we still under process. Okay, so go down to 90 minutes. Let's have a closer look and see what's going on. Asia pushed it all the way up. Okay, so that was yesterday afternoon. So we had US drop the price and put it back in place. So they've done, they came back to the same area technically, right? So they dropped it, they came back to the same area, and Asia pushed it all the way up. And now that they closed, they took some profits. Now it's kind of dying off, and we're going to see what's going to happen in the EU. In general, we don't expect a lot of things to happen in the EU, right? But this is kind of like support resistance area. Okay, I hope you can see it. This is like the RS flip. It's a support and resistance area. Okay, or rejection level. So we have a rejection area. That was support, that was resistance, that was resistance. The question now is going to flip this as a support and continue the uptrend. We're going to need to see what's going to happen towards the end of the European session when we're going to have the US open, and that's going to be in a couple hours, right? We've got plenty of time. Go back to the clocks and you can see. So this is a rejection area. Let's see if we can flip it. Okay. So I'm going to do this a bit more narrow. That's the area that we want to pay attention. Okay. If it finds support and goes higher, then it has to deal with these liquidity zones. Okay. So you have some liquidity zones there. Okay. You have a liquidity there very quickly, and you have another liquidity up there. Okay. So you've got plenty of liquidities left, right, center. Okay. So this is what we need to pay attention. What is coming for Bitcoin? If it's going to lose this, that level, that rejection level, right? If we're not going to find any support and then lose it, then you need to see a support at 89. Okay, if you're going to lose the 89, then you need to look at the yellow lines and finally all the way down to 82. Okay, but we're not going to rush, we're not going to try to predict. We're going to go step by step, level by level. First thing we need to see support at 89. Currently locally, okay, we need to see a support here. It will be nice to see a support and continue to the upside. Okay, we inside the bearish imbalance, and let me draw that imbalance for you. So we have imbalance from here to there. So that's IMB, okay, and that's what we have. Okay, this is the IMB. Okay, and we know that the price is reacting inside the IMB, and now it's getting pushed over. And let's see how quickly the IMB will get exhausted. And the same thing happened over here. Okay, you had another imbalance, and you can see what happened in these areas. Okay, you have imbalance. It came in. It got chopped out. Pushed one more time. It was pushed down. It pushed on the third time. It got pushed down. Fourth time, fifth time, and then you see it got exhausted. Found support, and then it turned around. Okay, same thing we expect here as well, right? It got pushed inside to that bearish imbalance. It's going to get pushed down, and then when it's going to get exhausted, then we're going to need to see two things going to happen. Either it's going to go up or either it's going to go down. Right after the exhaustion, we need to see who's going to step in. Let's see what the US they're going to do later today. Okay, now you have a plan, you have an understanding what's going on, the levels, the areas, the point of interest, and then you need to have a setup and say, hey, if we're going to go up, we're going to higher. If we can go lower, then we're going to drop it to shorts. Okay, nice and simple. I cannot classify this yet as a high low. Okay, yes, it is a high low technically. Okay, but to give officially the name, we need to break structures. Okay, we need to break this because that was a low, that was a swing high. Now, is that going to be a new swing low? Then I need to have a new swing high. Okay, for us to see continuation. Step by step, don't rush. Okay, identify the direction and take action. As for the CME, this is the levels that I knew that I'm going to find some rejection, but this is the CME that is, kind of unfinished business. Okay, this is how I see it. I mean, I usually get full bodies under the CMEs gaps, right? Not touch and go. This is the first time I've seen. I've scanned the Bitcoin CME chart, and I didn't find any similar to this. Okay, I may be wrong, but a really quick look I had at it, I didn't find any. Right, ETH. Let's go have a look on ETH. We found the support here, double lines, a point of interest. We found support, and we bounced off from these two levels, 2,174, and it bounced, and it's going higher. It's approaching again another bearish imbalance. Okay, do not ignore the imbalances. Markets move from from liquidity to liquidity, and if there is an imbalance, it will react to it as well. So it got reacted, it got pushed, found in the support, and then after the imbalance is cleared, it moved all the way up. Okay, you have another imbalance to deal with. Okay, that's another imbalance over here. That's where we are at now. Okay, and there's more imbalance further up. You get the drill. Okay, you have more imbalance here. There it is. Okay, and you have more imbalance further up. Okay, so you understand we target these areas all the time. Okay, so we have another imbalance up there, and above that you have like liquidity. Okay, so we know that, and we have a nice liquidity down here. Okay, so now you know that the price is gonna target liquidity, right? So if it wants to go higher, right, it has to attack this liquidity. It's going to come down, and then it's going to continue to search for another liquidity. This is a scenario. Another scenario is to come up here, grab this liquidity, and then come down to grab this liquidity, and then carry on, and then move into another direction. Okay, but always target liquidities, because these are the targets, the main targets, liquidity areas. Okay, so now you know about ETH, where you're going to find another resistance. That's why we go level by level. Next big resistance is going to be on 2,375 mark. Okay, so far uptrend is inside the imbalance. It's going to get reacted, but let's see if it's going to get cleared and be strong enough to attack 237. So you're going to treat this as resistance, and if it's strong enough, it may claim this level and flip it to support. Okay, that's it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're safe with trading and stuff like that. So this is ETH. Any tokens that you wish to have a look at, let me know. Let's have a look on ENA. Okay, let me expand on the ENA a little bit. We have a fractal levels here, so let me see what's going on here, and let's bring the big levels further out. So there you have the levels. So you see ENA right now is dealing with a 50%. It's finding a good rejection. It's trying to attack it once, twice, 3 times. It lost it, it cannot claim, and then 4th time, 5th time, and it's under 0.40 cents. Okay, it's fighting for it. It's still, very strong the up move. Obviously, this is a rejection point, this is a resistance. This is when you take profits and then you wait for the next move. Okay, this is when you want to see a claim for you to continue your longs. If you want to re-enter, or if you took partial profit, which is what we usually do, we take 80% out of these areas, and if we see claiming, then we reinvest the profits. Or if it's losing like strong levels, if we're going to lose that level and not find support, then you can close the remaining 20%, and then you can look for shorts and come all the way down to target that liquidity over here, and any imbalance in between. Okay, always see where the imbalance is. Okay, keeping things nice and simple. So ENA at a major resistance. Okay, what about Mantra? Let's have a look on Mantra. Zoom out a little bit. This is a 45, so let's zoom out on the 90. Okay, so Mantra, it was pushing all the way up, found rejection at $9. Since then, it could not claim $9. It even lost the $8. Came all the way down to 7.63. It lost that level, did not find support 68. It turned around a little bit prematurely. It did not touch the 688. It went all the way up above 763. That was a time that you need to investigate if that is going to hold it. It did not hold it. It lost it, and then finally approached the 688. Okay, deviation. Okay, you are inside the bullish imbalance, so it got pushed up, and now the question is, are we going to see Mantra find support on 688? If yes, then if you see a break of structure, or you can have your lines there, you can see that you're breaking the channel, the down channel, then you can target the 763, and then you're going to do the same process over and over again. What are we going to do here? Is this a rejection? Is this a support? We've got plan A, plan B. Always plan your trades. Okay. You are short on BCH. Let's bring BCH. Okay, cool. Let's bring BCH up. Why not? Let's see BCH. Right, here we are. Okay, so I assume you took the rejection of 419, and since then you're dropping. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, a big move. Let's go to 45 minutes. That was a big move to the upside. Okay, let me get rid of that yellow line. There it is. Keep it nice and clean. So it was pushing really hard all the way up and got rejected at 419, and since then it lost it. I mean, let me go down to 22 minutes, 10 minutes. Yep, we can see what's going on here. So yeah, you got rejected 419, and you could not hold, not even 413, 407, 402. Yeah, you got multiple levels. You keep on dropping. So people are selling, they're taking the profits technically. It was overbought anyway, right? We've seen this stochastic RSI. It was overbought on the 12 hours. Let's have a look on the 12 hours. What it's doing with the agent. Let's bring the agents. Right, so BCH, yeah, it's very strong move to the upside. It's a level, key level. It's got a lot of negative influences, like bearish influences. It's got imbalances, order blocks. Yeah, I see why it got rejected. Okay, but it has a very, very strong move to the upside. Let's have a look the agent, what the agents have to say. Let's bring the agents. Okay, 12 hours. Yeah, it is high. The fast one is stuck in 100. The slow one 89, 89, following the strong one. Hasn't turned around yet, so still pushing. Maybe we're going to see another move. I don't know. RSI, yeah, it's still pushing 69 and turning around. We'll see. ASO, the positive is still pushing up. So maybe there's room. The volume, the delta volume is telling you that, yeah, you have big volume to the upside, but also you have a strong sell. But still, the buyers want this round. So, okay, short for short term, maybe. Okay, maybe not a long term. We'll see if we can claim 369 on the 12 hours. All right, now is on, sorry, 396. I misspelled that. So we're currently just above 391 on the 12 hours. Let's see if we can find some support here and push one more time to the upside. Okay, 391. Let's see. Okay, we need to wait. I mean, it's good. I mean, 90 minutes. Yeah, you can see that it was exposed, overbought. Look at that, for how long it stayed on the 100. This is why I say, when you see stochastic sign hitting tops, it is not the signal for you to go short, but look what happened in the price action. Okay, once you got a cross down here, that was the time that things are going down. And the 90 minutes is going really fast down. RSI is turning around. ASO negatively, you can see the volume, the negative volume is picking up on the smaller time frame. Short term, yes, is retracing. So let's see if we can find support 391. I hope you had a good profit from it. You know, watch out, maybe that you want to take your profits from that short, right? It's on the major key level 391 as a support. Watch out for that. Okay, yeah, I mean, look at that big fight here. So 391 is a key area. Watch out for that one. Okay, so far, you know, it's a downtrend. It's very strong. It's looking good. It's absolutely looking fine. Oh, 5 minute scalping short. That's good. That is really good. One that has good volume. Well, go back to the websites. We got the information. Here's the website. One that is trending right now, and I'm going to refresh to get the first data. That's the one. ARK, BNB, CRO, ENA, Move, and Ondo. Now, who's moving the most? ENA is retracing quite fast, 4% negative. Who's doing well in the past day? Move, right? Okay, so let's have a look on Move. Do we have more, let's say, steam left inside Move? So let's pick Move. 30% profit. Lock that profit. Lock it. Lock your 20%. I don't know where your stop loss is, but lock that 20%. Remember, 20% per day is going to be a very nice target. Okay, I keep on saying that. 20% per day. 20% per day is very, don't underestimate this. Right, Bybit, let's see, do they have movement? Yes, they do have movement. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look. Okay, on the bigger picture is downtrend. Okay, it's not looking healthy. It doesn't look very good. Right, okay, maybe you're going to have a nice shorts later. Okay, so let's find any good impulse. Let's go to the weekly. Let me go to the weekly. Let's find a nice impulse. I'll grab this low all the way up to this high. Let me go to smaller time frame. Let me go to 2 days and see, was that the lowest part? Yeah, that's the lowest part. So that was a down move. So that's a swing low. This is an up move, and this is your swing high. So yep, I'm going to use that. I'm going to enable the extensions to the downside. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to use the extensions number 2, and then I'm going to expand that. Here we are. I'll make it a bit stronger so for you to be able to see. Number 2, please. There it is, stronger lines. I like what I see, and I'm going to lock that. Locked in place. Now I can go to a smaller time frame. Do you want to have a look on the 12 hours? Would you like to have a look on 90 minutes? It's up to you. Absolutely up to you. So there we have it. Okay, so it was pushing all the way down. It got rejected around 50% of that range. I can do internal, right? So let's do fractal breakdown of these 3 levels, or 4 levels. So let me print another tool within the same tool, right? So I'm gonna break this down. Let me do, how many levels shall I do? Shall I do 2 levels? Let's do 2 levels, right? And then we can see it later. So let me have accurate numbers. So I need to have that's good. That's good. And that one needs to be 18. Go further down. Okay, let me remove the double entries. So I remove the green line there. I'm going to remove the red line and also that green over there, so we don't have double entries. And there you have it. Okay, so let me lock that so I don't drift it accidentally. So this is move. Okay, let's bring, I don't need the agents. Okay, we're going to have a look later. So yeah, it found a support on 0.43, which is a big level, right? I can make it a bit stronger as well. So let me do these with number 3 or number 4. There it is. Strong levels are the thickest lines. Medium levels, the fractal levels, are the thin lines. Okay, so we found a strong support at 0.43, and it pushed all the way up and was claiming levels until 0.55. It could not claim 0.55, and since then it was dropping. It passed the previous support, went all the way down. If I extend that, let me extend that. Let me reverse that. Sorry, style, reversed it. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, it went all the way down and it found support on 0.37, and then it turned around, found new support on 0.39 and was pushing upwards. Okay, now we've broken all these levels for your convenience. Okay, so we found a rejection at 0.49 and coming back on 0.47, and on the smaller time frame, currently we're in an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. This is a low, a small deviation, and then it came back, and let's see, how it's gonna do later. Okay, it's doing a correction. Let's see how far it will correct. Okay, you're still in an uptrend. You need to find a good support for you to continue. Otherwise, if you're going to lose 0.47, then move is going to retrace more. How much was that move? It was a nice, decent 37% move to the upside. Okay, the bigger scale, your picture is on a downtrend. Okay, is this a time that's going to reverse? Well, it's too soon to speak about reversals because you need to break structure, and so far you're not breaking structure. Okay, look at that. It comes lower, you have a high, lower high, okay, lows, lower lows, and then you turn around a little bit, it has a little bit spike. You come all the way up here, same areas of this one, and then start losing and broke the previous low. So you have a new low, a low. Okay, I cannot classify it as equal. It's one level below, so it's kind of low. And now this high, maybe it's going to be a new lower high. So if you lose 0.47, then you may think this uptrend is over, it's beyond correction, and then 0.47 you're going to look for shorts and come on, level by level, and you're going to target that area, that liquidity down here. You need to target 0.37. If move is going to lose 0.47, you need to go level by level all the way down to 0.37. Okay, if that is the case. Otherwise, if it's going to be has more steam to continue, okay, maybe we're going to find support and then start moving and then attacking the 0.55. Okay, this is right now as we speak a dead zone for us. We need to see what's going to happen. Lose it, then we go down, claim it, then we're going up. This is the no trade zone for you to be able to see what's going to happen. Now, do you want to small trade it? Go to really scalp just for the fun of it? You can do, right? Find a trend. Okay, if it's going to break that trend, maybe he wants to break it and go higher. Maybe you can scalp it and until, I don't know, until to the next level, right? Level by level. Move has a tiny scalping opportunity. Okay, on the bigger scale, it depends what style you are. On the scalping, he has a nice opportunity to move to the upside. Follow the trends. Okay, that is a range. Okay, and let's see if you're gonna break that range. Okay, on the scalping, this is the 2 minute. Okay, see if you can stay above and then target highest levels. If not, then you're gonna lose that range, and then you're gonna lose that level, and then you're gonna target lower. Okay, and here's your trend. You have the trend line. Is it gonna stay? Is it gonna be strong enough to stay out of it? It's fine. You like trend lines, use trend lines. If you like horizontals, use the horizontals. Are here. Okay, go down to 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, this is the range, the 1 minute range. This is the top of the range. It did not manage to get out of the range. That's why I prefer horizontals. I prefer ranges. So see if you can break this, attack this previous highs, and then go higher and go level by level. Okay, do not underestimate it, because even that is going to give you a 2.5% move, and if that's the case, with a 10x, that's a 25%. Right? Smaller time frames, you can do a bit bigger leverage, because you're going to be minimum time exposed in this kind of trade. If it wants to go lower and break out of the range, okay, then the next level is 4.4 times 10. That is 44% times 20. You understand what that is going to be? 88, right? Almost 90%. So yeah, that is move. This is how we TA. This is how we do the TAs. This is how we approach it. We always need to have a plan for A and B, going up or going down. Okay, we go level by level. The levels are there for us to make sure that we stay intact with our strategy, and we don't lose a lot of stuff. We don't lose a lot of money. Your stop loss is your safeguard. Is your bodyguard. Is your the guy that's going to save you your money and time. You don't want to be trapped. So stop loss is the one for you. Okay, don't go without a stop loss. Link. Let's have a look on Link. Why not? Let's bring Link into the play. Right, let's do a Link. Hello, Link. Zoom out. Let's go to the weekly. The same approach over and over and over again. So I'm demonstrating how to do this. Okay, I need the last swing. So that was a downtrend. That's a swing low. That's a swing high. That is the deep correction. So that swing high is over. So I'm going to take a swing low, swing high. I don't need to have extensions. Let me go back to the normal 8. Expand. Right, there it is. Expand. Go to the smaller time frames. Make it a bit stronger for you to see on the video. There it is. There's your levels. Let's bring the numbers a bit closer to me, please. Let's bring them to 350. That's good. Right, okay. And there you have it. That's your Link. Now, currently on the smaller time frame, Link is pushing to the upside. Now, if you have too wide zones, lanes, if I can call it, let's break these two zones and let's see what we can find. So let's do a fractal. Okay, so let's bring these babies. Let me make sure that the numbers are correct. They are aligned. 10, and that one has to be 84. There it is. Remove the overlapping lines and numbers. We don't need them. We need to have a nice clean chart. There it is. Lock both, and you're good to go. I can make that a bit stronger. It is stronger. 3. Okay, and have these lines, the internal lines, into 2 to make it thinner. Okay, so there you have it. We have a resistance at 17.24. Is an uptrend, so you're looking for longs. Where to? Well, you have a swing there. Okay, so you have to deal with this liquidity. Okay, so Link is fighting this area. Maybe, if it's going to be strong enough, maybe it's going to claim it and find support, but it's going to have a hard time. Okay, a lot of people are going to take profits, and you can see that there's a lot of profit taking, but at the same time you have a lot of people still buying. Okay, they see this momentum, they're buying. The smart people are taking profits. You see a healthy correction here. No resistance. Everyone took correction. They took profits. This one here is conflicting. You have buyers and sellers at the same time conflicting. That's why you have borders crossed up here. Okay, you have multiple things going on. Let's see if what's going to happen with this liquidity zone. Okay, technically what you want to see, if you're now interested to see what's going to happen with Link, well, you have to take it step by step. You need to see that it claims, maybe it's going to form a range, and then maybe it's going to clear and go out, or this is the range. Okay, this is the top, this is the bottom. You need to see the range, okay, and see what's going to happen. If it's going to claim it, then you're going to move to the upside. You're going to continue the longs. If you see that it's going to lose it, then majority of people will say, okay, this is time for us to do the correction. It's time to go short. Let's take profits and go short. Okay, and you need to go level by level. Here are the levels for you. There it is. Okay, level by level. Link, you need to see what's going to happen with $17.24. Okay, next target, if it goes higher, you need to target 17.89. If it goes lower, 16.59. Nice and easy. Nice and clean and easy. When we do our charting, should be using regular USD or perp chart. Now, I usually do USD, okay, which is kind of the index style, okay, which means it's the price that is not affected by any exchange. It's the price before the exchange, okay. I prefer to chart that way for my own reasons, and the reasons are: A, I don't know on which exchange you are. So for me to have a more valid, let's say, approach, I use a USD. Why? Because if you trading on Binance, for instance, and I'm charting Bybit, I have different levels. Even slight difference, but the numbers what matters. So if I say I'm watching 1724, it's not the same thing in Bybit or in Binance. You understand what I'm saying? But if I'm using USD, which is neutral, more or less, Bybit, Binance is going to be around there. You don't need to play exactly with my numbers. I'm teaching you and I'm showing you, demonstrating you how to do the levels. You have to do the same thing. So if you're trading in Bybit or any exchange, open the chart for that exchange, because you need to have, when you are in TradingView and you see the numbers, then you need to remember these numbers for you to go into your own exchange on the website and then dial these numbers for you. So you need to make sure that you have the right numbers. Okay. For me, because I'm doing the show here with you on the YouTube, I go with a neutral chart, which is USD, that has no influence, no wicks, no funny wicks, no spikes from any exchange. Okay, perpetual charts have more wicks, more volatility, because inside the formula, because it's let's say the link chart on the perpetual is a clone of the spot, plus it's not just a clone alone 100%, plus they run an algo with the spikes of the volume of the link inside that exchange, or that very exchange. So if there is a big volatility going on, big volume, big trading inside Bybit, then you may have more spikes, more wicks inside the Bybit chart. When in spot, you don't have that. Okay, so perpetual markets, future markets per exchange, it's the clone chart from the same pair, like link against USDC, right? Plus they added the algorithm, how the algo is printing the chart. It has the volume from the traders, right? So Prime expertise is not on TradingView. No, I know of. Do they have Prime here as an exchange? No, it doesn't look like it does. Well, it's not in crypto though. I'm not sure. I never search on Prime. But I may have a little Prime exclamation rate. No, I don't see. No, I don't know what's the ticker, what their own ticker. I mean, Bybit is Bybit, Binance is Binance, Gate is Gate IO. Okay, so here's your Gate IO. This is what goes out of my head. Bitget is Bitget, right? So Bitget is Bitget. Here's your Bitget tokens. Bybit, with simple Bybit. Binance, the same thing. All the big exchange, you're going to see them here. Okay, if I want to look on Bitcoin for example, then on the right I can see the exchanges, and you have Bitstamp, Coinbase, Index, and crypto are the charts that have no influence for any exchange. Okay, so I like to look on Index or crypto, not crypto.com. Crypto.com has a different ticker. There it is, crypto.com. You have that blue Cronus icon, and it says crypto.com. Okay, then you have FXCM, you have Blackbull, you've got forex.com, you've got all these exchanges. So if you know a token on Prime, then try to list the token and then see if you can see anything that resonates with Prime. Okay, Binance, Bitget, Mexi, OKX, KuCoin. No, I don't see Wool. You see Wool here. I mean, why not Prime? Maybe you need to search a little bit. Okay, find tokens that Prime has and not other exchange. Bitcoin, everyone has it. So let's go to Pi for example. Go to Pi, and who's got Pi? Okay, look at that. USD Pi. OKX has crypto. It's individual. This is a nice one. And that's not Pi. That's P Lion. That's another thing. You need to be careful as well. Okay. Bitget, OKX, Gate, Bitmart, Mexi, Pionex. What else? Right. You need to see who else got it. Wool has it. HDX has it. Kraken. All this kind of stuff. I don't see Prime anywhere, but maybe Pi is not listed in Prime. So this is the one way for you to do a search out and see what kind of stuff they have. Okay. Should I use Binance on Binance? That is down your own preference, my brother. 47. I don't know if you're a dude or a lady. I apologize for the brother, but it's up to you. It's up to you, your own preference, according to where you are. And if you can do KYCs and stuff like that, it's your personal preference. Okay, fine. I mean, if you have multiple options, like multiple exchanges, I rather try to find the token that I'm interested to find where it has more volume. Okay. That means if you have more volume into, how do you find this? Okay, let me. I'm trying to think ahead. So if you go to CoinGecko, okay. Go to CoinGecko, pick up a token, I don't know what that is, XRP. Go to markets, and then it's going to tell you on XRP who's trading. And you can choose perpetuals or futures, but I'm using, let's say, perpetuals, and then see who has the highest volume. Okay? And it's telling you on XRP, the highest volume right now, here is 50%, is on Binance. So if I have an account in Binance, I'm not using it, but let's say I have, then for XRP, maybe I would rather go into Binance because it has more volume. It means more people trading XRP inside Binance. That means my limit orders will have a better chance to get activated. Okay, because a lot of people are using limit orders and they don't get executed and they get frustrated. Well, find an exchange that has lots of volume. If I go to KuCoin right now, the volume is like 0.02, right? I'm going to put a limit order, but no one's buying inside KuCoin, and that no one's buying, no one's selling. That means my limit order may have a hard time for me to get executed. Okay, so take that in consideration. Consider this. Okay, this is how I see things. Right, I might use VPN in the UK now. Yeah, it's a good thing for you to use a VPN. Close all the browsers. Enable your VPN and then trying to negotiate again, reopen the browsers. Okay. Right. Okay. I don't want to keep it that very long. It's not a marathon. We spoke about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is retracing. Is on the rejection point. It looks like it's going to lose it. It's not over yet. It looks like it's going to lose it. we need to wait a little bit and see what's going to happen. You know, EU kind of dropping now. We know Asia took all the profits, so they're taking out all the profits. It's okay. I understand this. Go to a smaller time frame. I can bring a line. If you see that zone, let me bring a line, and you can see that these areas here is the area that we need to pay attention. Let me remove the other yellow lines. It's fine. It's done. It's over. Okay. Now you have this new yellow line, and you know that you had lots of rejection here. Okay, rejections here, rejections here, rejections here. Now you're waiting to see if Bitcoin is going to hold this level as support. Okay, that is your 5 minute on Bitcoin. There it is. Okay, multiple rejections. Now you're asking yourself, are we going to treat this as a support? This is the question. Are we going to treat this as a support and we're going to continue to the upside, or this correction is not over yet and it needs to carry on and go lower? That's your trend. On the 5 minute, you are in a downtrend. Okay, on the 90 minute, you are on an uptrend. Okay, this is your 90 minutes, let's say, trend line. Okay, big trend line over here. This is your 90 minute trend line. You're in an uptrend, and the question is, are we experiencing? Okay, let me correct this. We need to have good touches. Are we experiencing the break of the trend? Okay, so let me put that trend there, that trend line there. Okay, and a lot of people will say, oh, we lost the trend line. Possibly. Okay, possibly you lost the trend line. Maybe, you know, it got broken, that trend line. The uptrend is no longer existent. Let me go to 90 minutes. Let's have a look. Kind of. I mean, there it is. Right, so here's your 90-minute uptrend. You have a touch there. It follows here, and now you have a bridge on the diagonal. Okay, so you go down to 5 minutes, and there you have it. Okay, so you lost that uptrend. Okay, so you are inside the correction. You no longer see on the 5 minute a continuation to the upside. So you see that you broke the trend line, retest the trend line, and it's coming down. And now we are in a key horizontal level. Are we going to come up and attack that trend line and get back into business later in the US? Or are we going to lose it and create a new trend line? Okay, so far with the information that we have, this is the top. And this is another pick over here. So that is a new ongoing trend line. Very new, only 2 touches, but that's the angle that I have right now. That's the information that I have. So you are in a triangle, you're in a cross, okay? You're under the uptrend, okay? You're creating a new trend line, question mark. Are we in a downtrend? Is that a correction? Is that a deviation? What is this? So you have an horizontal to give you a hand. If we're gonna break this, maybe that downtrend is finished, okay? When you break this trend line, maybe it's gonna find support here. Okay, maybe we're going to attack this area, okay? And maybe we're going to claim it, or we're going to lose it. Always. Doesn't matter if you're using horizontals or diagonals. Treat the price action the same thing. If you're under the trend line, treat this trend line as resistance. If you are above the trend line, treat this as a support. And then ask the question, what are you going to do? Are we going to support these and go higher, or are we going to lose it and go lower? It's always the same question with horizontals. If the price comes above, treat this as a support. If not, then it's going to give you evidence that you want to lose it and flip it and turn around. Okay, or otherwise, it can continue. Okay, it's the same thing. We are in the crossroad right now. Watch out for that. Okay. Kraken, Coinbase, Uphold, okay, all okay in the UK. That's good. There you are. You have a good inside information here with another agent. Agent Basement 365 has given us that Kraken, Coinbase, Uphold, and OKX are okay with the UK. But make sure you always use a VPN. Got to stay safe. That's true, right? VPN, you just want to make sure that they don't activate the restrictions on you. That's all. Okay. We're not trying to hide who we are. We're just trying to make sure that we can trade. Okay, we're just fighting for our freedom, and we need to trade. Status Anastasia, I'm completely late. Today. You were late on the first stream. You're late on the second stream. What's going on with you? Pull yourself together. Kalimera, kalimera. You see, Bashman is learning Greek. Look at that. Kalimera filimo. Look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. I like it. The community is growing. I like the energy. I like what I see inside the Discord. Well done. More things are going to come slowly. We're going to make sure that this, let's say, this team is going to become stronger, and then we can bring in fresh people. But we make sure that this team is going to be solid. Right. So far, Bitcoin, as we witnessed on the 5-minute, it cannot see any support on 19 and 70-50, and it's losing it. Right. Just see. This is a 5-minute now. Don't jump on your guns. But so far we're losing it. You know, right? It cannot hold above. We need to see like 2-3 candles. I mean, this is a 2-minute now. Okay, don't jump. Okay, so far this downtrend is working fine for you. Okay. Good. Well done, everyone. Well done. Very proud of you. Well done. Cool. Okay, guys. I'm gonna keep it here. Before my alarm goes, Lubanos. Before my alarm goes and kicks in my ass, so I'm gonna stay, inside the Discord for a little while, and then I'm gonna have a production today, a big match. 2 o'clock I have to be in the stadium, so I've got 2 hours before I head my to the production. So I may have a little bit time to be inside the Discord. Right. Okay. Thursday today. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's gonna be the end of the week. I hope you enjoy this session. I hope you understand how we approach things, and we use any time frame: 12 hours, 90 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. It doesn't matter. Okay, we just need. It depends on your style. Do you have enough time? Then you can scalp. If you don't have enough time, then you're going to use the high time frames, 90 minutes. If you don't have a tall time, then maybe you want to be an investor. Maybe you're going to look at another time frame, like a weekly. We do all sorts of time frames, okay? The TA is exactly the same, always, okay? Now, big day tomorrow, that's true. We've got a lot of things going on in the US, so we're going to have a volatility coming up, okay? So watch out for today, okay? Let's see what US is going to prepare today, and let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Until then, please stay safe, right? Respect your rules, respect the strategy, okay, respect the conditions and apply them correctly, and you're going to be fine. And don't forget your stop loss, okay? Right, good. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a nice one. Have a good day.